broski beat it, nigga. This shit we doing, nigga, this shit is a story. I ain't doing no. If you close to the God, and then I start to the water. All the rest of the bitches up, you know I told you. If you get the secret, I award you. Right there in Christian, yo, you. BBS is chill like boys. I look back, to the Lord, I attack now. With the lemons, blood, now. Like, hello, the nuts are cheese. They got ass out on the beat. Harden. Then I'm just like a boy. You tell him, man, you know my cup to the boy.
Down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air. When that happens, you're at his mercy.
I watch you turn yourself to a pavement.
That's also good. So he hits both
things that made
Already a very
you.
confident player,
You
knocking
can
down
count
those
the
free
ways
throws
I
will lead
say that. Ain't nobody tell me I ain't true. Take a little time from the wild side. You can slow the time down, me baby. Me baby.
to Adams.
I want you to know sometimes you believe I can. Yeah, I got don't wanna be that. No way you wanna be here. Like no way. So when I'm here, make you wanna give all that shit. Make you wanna give all that shit. Make you wanna spend that time on. Make you wanna give all that shit. Make you wanna see that world be high. Make you wanna see your name on high. Make you wanna give all that shit. Make you wanna give all that shit. All that shit. Nobody knows. I know all the stories to me tattoos. If they with the shit, then you with that too. If they with the shit, you with that. Take your time away from the bullshit. Just be on some cool shit, baby. Baby, you know, if no one else out here, right here, I'm never scared of feeling away. When you're with me, you're so late. So let it fade, just go ahead and give all that shit. All that shit. Make you wanna spend that time on it. Wanna give all that shit. Make you wanna have that. Make you wanna see your name on my. Make you wanna give all that shit. Make you wanna give all that shit. All that shit.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost them. And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Quick release from Gordon, like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 14. They kick out to Oladipo.
Damn.
And it's 8 points for Victor Oladipo.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off the screen.
Well,
when you look at the assist total, they've been clearly the better team.
Harden again, Westbrook. Kicks it out to Gordon. Oh, he's outside. It's all the way. That last one. Oladipo against Gordon. Oladipo, the pass to Adams. Hastings grabs the board. He can trail by 7. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Gordon dishes to Capella. Shot clock at 3 and stolen by Robertson. Pass to Collison. Oladipo outside. Oklahoma City moving it around and stolen by Gordon. Here's Hastings. With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hastings got 4 this quarter.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Westbrook.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Now Gordon lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Here's Hastings. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Oladipo taking his time here. Outside Westbrook. And he banks in the lane. Westbrook's got 16. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really.
For James Harden. For Oklahoma City.
See the morning. I feel so good, I'm just saying. It's expensive, I don't understand. I don't know what I'm watching, I'm fucking playing. It's also my niggas in the canyon. I get the door, and I see that's all I get the money, but go down on the plane. Fashion, I get the money. I think I'm trying to get it for me. Shit, you relevant. The feeling, I found somebody that dance in town. I know my friends, tell my hands. Don't get the jewels and get my shit dancing. This is the right, but it's just a scam. You go watch the photo, we shoot shit on camera. Just like my tail when you go with them. If I sell the voice, I can spit it. I'm able to big talk, the big weeks. It's good to know that it's daily. It's just the thing that's daily. It's just all the best switches and watch your DJ. It's really cool when it's skin on the ocean station. So,
Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
What I love about Sabonis is he can't even do
she has to push it in that song, that's a bed. And it's a buzz in the blue, and you're green.
Outside Gordon. From past the arc. Here's the long-range jumper.
Sitting in places to lay no lights.
I got the bullets and they said it's Dodger Raggers. Talking the bullet and the shit that rider. They said it's fluids and they said don't need no lighter.
Hastings grabs the board. Hastings got his 6th rebound on the night. And that one, good. And now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generate the highest quality shots.
Now here's Payne. Back to Oladipo. Shoots. And he nails the jumper. Oladipo's got 4 points in the by Gordon.
I got these faces to leave when they just keep learning. I'm with my brothers, but I do got all new hunting. You see me in my
I'm about to say this thing right here.
Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
I got some discussion, women, you got no talent in the ratio, niggas thinking they got you in the front. You know, we don't want these little tips, but you get y'all, it's okay, the niggas be so nice, they don't fuck with them, you black, that day to the next, from the end to the field. No, my body said, you know, I bring it over the other, say, go, we don't get on, like, run, the same like that, they don't really do it, so, they see y'all doing the close, feeling it, they hear, while I like, inside, he's on them.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They lead by 1. Washington kicks to Payne. From downtown, Landry grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City shooting really well. 54% from Deep Washington. Landry grabs the miss.
All the time. Let's get that one off.
Harden outside.
Don't try to watch anyone scatter. Don't do 10 shots after. First you'll play for the Lakers. It's making it feel like a ladder. But they try to get hit in this bladder. But they try to see this youngster. They try to pop that rebound faster.
Niggas carry dope and jacket. That's a 40 caliber for the jacket.
These monsters.
Right? Right? Right?
That buddy with us, KR Dragon.
It's only gonna take like one.
For me, see a fake on that check. That's 6 right up.
So Sonny was gonna get you for it, right? He tryna up that right. He tryna up that right. Like, do bad. My obsession. He's bad,
The
nigga.
ball travels out of bounds. It was last
Back in his
time.
door.
What the?
Lucas is checking for Washington.
And I stay taking the control. 4-2 because he really the fakest. Don't try to watch anyone scatter. Don't do 10 shots out there. Flip first, you'll play for the Lakers. It's making it feel like a ladder. Really trying to get hit in this bladder. But we trying to see this.
Who is that?
Winding down, and they
Nobody,
just
bitch.
change and leave.
Hey, guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
What the hell? Who is this dude,
Now
bro?
it's a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes of
Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it
Wake us up like they used to. Swab you put a head up. She has to pass to the DM, so like, I'm up to store, I'm gonna reflect behind the mall. When you live with that bitch, you get that thing you throw. Your mother shit, I get a bag that does more. I ain't never getting married, nigga, I want to do. Spend a spaceship, one thing to I'm not to keep that fucking blood to you. Baby, no, what's that never, baby, what if it's true? Baby, you gon' be fucked up and you don't know what to do. Now I'm checking, I'm never fucking this and that. I'm just scared of no fucking never fucking my man. Sweet to be clean, drain like you feel in the back. We both fucking with you, think I'm playing with the cash.
Houston with a big good substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Hastings comes in for Carl Landon. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. And Eric Gordon's in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Henderson. Robertson comes in for Lucas. Oladipo, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Nobody like Harden to run your offense. He knows the
The guy in the spaceship, I got my twin on the side. I ain't fucking with that if he rarely shoes.
That
always have to take advantage of the line. And hard to steer. Ultimately, that is the defense and making him send the ball. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
one falls, so it's both of them. Now, here's Oladipo. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Ever since Bob Saul was 12 years old, he wanted to be a famous rapper.
Pass to
He wanted
Adams.
fame and recognition so
That's
bad,
good off the
he was
glass
willing
that
to
time.
do anything.
And that's 11 points for Steven Adams.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Instead of giving up and putting his boots,
And
he decided he was going to be
and now a
anything.
fast break for the
Bob Saul
Thunder.
gave it
And
all
here's
back
Westbrook from the
and
arc.
he never
Here's
achieved the
Adams.
success he so desperately
That
wanted.
shot, no
Instead,
good.
he
Good
watched
work
his
defensively
career
by
become the
Capella.
star he always could have been. All he was left with at the end was knowing that he
Here's
gave up
Hastings.
everything for him, but
By
never achieved
Oladipo.
it. He was left without tasting the success he
Hastings, no
dreamed
good.
of, losing his soul, the end of hating his life. Bob Saul's life is a story of a lost soul, and today, I will tell you exactly how he lost his soul. You guys are big fan of drugs. Let's get back to the truth is, I got new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, we will be talking about how Bob Saul was sacrificed by TV entertainment. Let's get right into it. Have you ever done something so bad you were ready to go anything for it? You were willing to fight and change and prove to it, even sell your soul to profit. I hope you answered that question with a no, but for those who said yes, take this story as a warning, as God tells us in Scripture, that nothing in this world is worth more than the everlasting soul. Comfort is what place where souls go to God. People who are mad at themselves, how does the world advance? They need to realize that Christ in their journey is much more expensive than they can afford. That's exactly what I've so learned the hard way on his journey to make it as a rap superstar. A journey that really cost him everything and left him with nothing. Let's start the story at the very beginning. Herbert Anthony Stevens, a.k.a. Rap Soul, was born February
to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thanks, David.
3rd,
On
1987
defense, the
Austin.
Rockets. Collison with the screen for Oladipo. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Shot it away from the
So,
movement.
all right, there, and the wild card starts off this weekend at Seattle. So this got Chargers at Texans. I got the Chargers, Texans.
Pass to Hastings.
Steelers at Ravens. Great.
Over Oladipo. It's good. He's cut down to just 3 in the basket from Hastings.
That's going to be another guarantee too.
You know that's how it goes with him. Top threes guys don't last long.
Broncos at Bills. Bills about to beat sleep. The Broncos, man. I got the Broncos. The Bills always do some. Like, I mean, everything.
Adams with the screen on
Packers at the
to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot.
Fuck!
Gets the whistle.
Commanders at Bucks.
Play chance here for him.
What you expect from Westbrook coming up big in the biggest moment.
It's crazy. This shit look like I said go on commando. Go on commando. Yeah, that's a bunch of the guys. No ball. I got it. That's crazy. Do you think MJ played cool too? Seems like LeBron would be a close conversation. That's not even good. Here we go then. He played 13. He's ready one now. Another 10 winning at LeBron celebrate. Yeah, it's been crazy. If Drew would have had DraftKings later in his career, oh yeah, he'd have been killing. Yeah, Artie, I don't know about that question, my boy.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in
You got to bring something better to that team.
For me,
also, Vikings at rap. He's doing that work one. That's up there over there, right there. Vikings.
Takes it inside.
Westbrook is a master of drawing
fouls. Penn State tonight. Let's go, Penn State. Are you rocking Penn State? Let's go. And you already know who I got on Friday. Y'all know who them boys is. You taking Texas Friday night? Still moving, man. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Shout out to the Heat. Ohio State versus Texas Friday night. You know who I got.
And that hurts as he doesn't
Go Buckeye.
trying to focus now on the second. You know what, that's I need
okay, turn up. And you get two yesterday, verified buckets.
go down for them here in the fourth.
So, yeah.
Gordon kicks to Harden.
Talk to you a little, bro. I'm going to give it to you. 27 to 13.
3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You ain't like that. I do. That was my shit. Cat.
And you can't get a better player like that.
Oh my fucking God. Ain't no way in hell.
Shout out to Gary Bill. You got to take
that's the way to go.
Harden the pass to Hastings.
I'm going to do it out of there. So we're going to 11 and 2 and crazy. So they're the best
Here's Hastings.
My favorite best thing is pretty big. Yeah, I take
The fuck?
that
boy.
That
boy.
Now I'm saying that.
They came out
Billy Donovan decides to call timeout.
Because they got us a love.
Ain't no way, Ain't no way.
Last one of the weekend, give us so we need to go to this weekend with some encouragement. Yeah, about these out. She got liquor too.
So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
What he going still hustling? Boy, you got dunk that nigga drunk. Why he still hustling?
These teams have been tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blitz.
Then what he missed. Brooks so funny. He went, oh my bad. And yeah, CT. So everybody tapped him like, my bad, bro. I didn't know. He did that. Because Brooks is so cool. He's like the nicest guy in the world. Yeah, I remember he sold that story. That's right. They got different type of paper. Yeah. Right, those things.
Have you ever wondered why we are paid every 2 weeks when we work every day? With EarnIn, you can access your pay the same day that...
Shut the fuck up.
He beat the Warriors yesterday 114-98. Bam had 19-9. Tyler Hero had 14-8. Steph had 31-7. TJD had 19-7.
Overtime period for Oklahoma City. Rockets trail.
They started the play. That was a W.
Right side.
Kick out left. Now it's time to move on.
With the assist that time.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
They got to blow it. They got to go more. It's over. Yeah. Like, let's have to make some big trades and get another superstar. They can't do that. Ask Steph, do we want to be a part of the rebuild? You need to ask them. I'm trying to be a part of the rebuild. And they're young. They're on the side of the feet. We need to run it like we were. And right now, let's say I'm playing against superstars. Like, he ain't going to do it, rock out. You know? And Kaminga's out, and that's something we'll see. I'm just saying, but you can't even, like, think about moving him in a situation because it hurts. That even kind of helps from other players. Or I agree with that situation. They need to ask him, I want to be a part of this or not, but it's not too good, man. That looks really good. And that shit got with it. That's the real shit. It's quiet. They know they can't phone you. And I mean, they be great, but I mean, that's bro. They got 30 rings. You know, I asked them if they want to be a part of this, you do it now. It's not his Spurs, bro. Yeah, let your line go quick. It's gonna look weird. It's gonna have like Tony. It's gonna look like Tony Forte in the jersey, but that's nasty. Drain Charlotte is the man. And no, I'm gonna say this though. He gotta go to Lakers. You know, the Lakers, begging you. You seen Christie over there with the Warriors? Now, if he said he don't want to stay for a rebuild, that's just for Charlotte. That's wicked. That ain't no. He might as well stay. He might as well stay for the rebuild. We're not building. He should go to the Lakers. They need a 5. He'll fit perfect. He'll compliment. He play a 5. He going to 5. He compliment AD and Brian well. He gonna play hard. He can do all the small things. That first clip of Draymond and LeBron cussing each other out on the court mid-game is going to go platinum. Yeah, it's going to be great. But they need each other to hold each other accountable. That's right where he want to go anyway, though. For sure. Like we talking about this with Steph. I had a question for y'all. Do y'all feel like people in a couple years down the line wore the throwback Steph Curry jersey? I asked it on Twitter and people was like back and forth about it. It was just like, yeah, it's that great, but them jerseys, football was like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Jerseys is lame, bro. Basketball jerseys is lame in general. Like, I don't think niggas just really rocking on jeans no more like we was. Like, the throwback was more like our era. Like, the kid wearing a jersey, just a kid, he was like, oh, that's one of his favorite players. He's not getting swaggy with the the stiff throwback. And he's too young to be a throwback. Like, we wore a West Unsealed. Motherfucking niggas used to get off the list. My boy, 44 for the Spurs. Yeah, like, them was also picks, bro. Wearing a Steph Curry jersey 3 years ago. Like, especially if you're young. You really had control. Any nigga wearing another nigga's jersey that this was done out the league, say nothing about this. They got the team jersey. Okay, they put it. Like, you got like a double zero, I don't pocket. Nah, if they got double zero, that's great. Salty jersey, everybody deserves my that's some real shit. That's what my dog, that's crazy. They were the 23s? They ain't wearing 23s day long. Within the first 15 years or something. You gotta wait 15 years to wear Brock. Man. 15? Yes. The first one drops. Throwback. You can wear Miami. You can wear Miami Heat, Brian. Like, these kids are supposed to be wearing like I don't even know.
give them a shot in overtime.
And coming out of it, decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
You're going to judge me. I'm not. I'm talking about like I wear the football jersey. When I go to the team, I'm like, okay. Exactly. And I'm wear it. I don't know where I'm wearing. I'm just saying, like, you just seen another grown man with the LeBron James jersey up today. You don't fuck it up. What are you on? What are you on the wheel, bro? You catch me in the back. That's what I'm putting right there. How tough, though. Right there. What's the one? The 6 feet. The real, the yellow one. I feel like that's that. You wear that niggas that are like broke back, make it go to another play by head. You hang my head with all the right there. Right there to the left, to the freeway up there. Damn, like I followed the red sign. Right there, yeah, like that kind of house. Yeah, it was like that. But you kept clicking. You got to take hard away, that's fine. Yeah, exactly, bro. But I'm saying you get away with a bar. Yeah, who cares what I'm going to do right there? You're not going to say that's right now. Not right now, that's too so we ain't back to in the way. That's how we got here. Hey, man, question to be answered. So, you got to think. My question on Lakers right now. So, the Heat feel like so long ago in close to the Heat. So, me wearing a bronze rookie jersey, he's okay. Yeah, the first thing, that with the brown ones, the Nike's heavy. I ain't mad at that. I'm mad at that. You really go brown. Yeah, you love brown. I ain't mad at that. If you got the right team, then you got brown. I'm not going to close. You got to the game. That shit was years ago. Friday jersey in middle school. That shit was 20 years ago. If you're going to a brown, yeah, that's a throwback. That Navy LeBron jersey, play me. Yeah. Throwback. That get play. Yeah, I'm rocking that. I'm like, that motherfucker hard. Yeah. Where was you wearing, bro? Blue thing. Not the club. Dr. Kenny told you. If you're going to the game, put them on. Put the jersey. I can say his name. I was some bullshit. I very hard to so who is that? I wouldn't know who it was if I saw him. Not never had AP Palmer.
Pretty good feeling right now.
I never heard Don Kennedy do it. I always thought playing something. I got you. You can't. I swear to you. You don't remember. Ride this wave. I ain't trying to shake on Don Slam and Tower. So DJ always say Don King. I'm like, man, who is that? And I ain't even trying to say him, bro. Cause you always reference that. He said, "Don't wear bronze in the club." Yeah, bro. I need to hear that. I got you. We'll play it. Yeah, bro. I'll message you a playlist for sure. No, don't send no playlist. No, got me in. No, don't send no playlist. I'm only rocking. I only listen to Jello shit right now. Hey, y'all mixtape trying to be. Hey, y'all mixtape to that song is fire. Y'all see my man going to Rolling Loud? Nah, that's it. Yeah, we gonna talk about that on the podcast. Jello going crazy right now for sure.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Alrighty. Who's ready? When I was preparing for this NBA season, I was watching a ton of YouTube videos. And I remember watching a video from an NBA YouTuber, and he was trying to convince the world that this was going to be a year where the Phoenix Suns would be good in the regular season. Look at this guy. He got all the confidence in the world. He wanted to shoot for the stars, and he missed the stars. He missed the moon. He missed everything. Because this Phoenix Suns team is very, very far away from this number 2 seed prediction. That's why I don't be watching NBA YouTube low-key. None of these guys know what they're talking about. Don't think I learned this lesson. Don't be trying to make bold predictions because this always going to look bad. No, not always. Because through the first, 10 or so games, that prediction looked pretty good. The Suns came out guns blazing, and then Kevin Durant went down with his injury. And then they started to look really bad. And then people were like, hey, don't worry. We're 9-1 when Kevin plays. So when Kevin comes back, everything is going to be okay, right? Wrong. Because Kevin Durant has now played their last 12 games, and they're 4-8 in that span. Kevin Durant was not the savior, I guess. So I just want to talk about it because now I've watched their last 5 games really, really in depth, and I've been just trying to figure out what is really the problem. And the main thing I'm finding out is there's not a few small points that I can talk about, which means that the problem is at the base level, right? Sometimes it's as simple as, hey, our best player is not playing well, so our team is in a slump. And again, there's always other points on top of that, but at the grand scheme of things, like that's what happened with the Pacers earlier this season. Tyrese Halliburton wasn't playing well, and that trickled down, and the team just didn't look as successful. And guess what? Tyrese Halliburton's playing good again, and guess what? They're winning basketball games. But the Suns don't have that, hey, here it is. It's Kevin, it's Devin, it's Brad, it's not any of that. So it's just a really tough basketball conversation to really have. And again, I've watched their last 5 games really in depth. And the 2 main points I got from every single one of those 5 games that I've watched is number 1, they're generating shots at the other team. What's versus the shots that you know the age old saying, you have to give up something to take something away. So that's what teams have been doing. They've been taking away what seemed to be the bread and butter for the Phoenix Suns, saying, hey, we're going to allow you to take this shot. Hey, Ryan Dillon corner 3, because as good as he has been this season, that is a shot that we want him to take. And sometimes it just boils down to that. And that's just one of the small different type of things. But that's just the example that's on top of my mind. And then, like, this is a tough shot-taking team. You have Kevin and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, 2 tough shot makers. That is just basically what their offense is boiling down to on a night-to-night basis. That's just not necessarily the recipe to win a bunch of basketball games. And the number 2 thing that has been a consistency across the last 5 games that I've watched is they're super uncreative offensively. And that was one thing I thought was going to change, because this lack of creativity offensively is something that I complained about last year. And in my mind, Coach Blows and a command who's going to have them change the offensive system. And it is different, but it's still not very creative. They have one of the greatest offensive threats in the history of basketball, Kevin Durant. They're one of the best shooting guards in basketball, and Devin Booker. And still, I watch this team, and it's kind of a slow offensively, which is bad. Because I think the formula that should have worked for the Phoenix Suns is basically what happened in that first Sacramento Kings year. Where we're going to be so dominant offensively that our defense being mediocre to average will not matter. But instead, they've been a slightly above average offense and one of the worst defenses in the league. And again, that's just not a recipe for success. So with them playing as bad as they have, and Jimmy Butler being in the trade rooms, that's the one thing I've been tweeting about a lot when it comes to the Phoenix Suns. Is there a way that they can get Jimmy Butler? And I'll tell you right now, I don't believe so. But even if they did, Jimmy Butler being added to this team is not going to make them automatically a championship-level team. Hell, even though I had them as a number 2 seed in the Western Conference, I was very adamant in that video when I said, hey, them being a 2 seed don't mean that I think they can win a championship. I just thought they can win some regular season games. And Jimmy Butler added to that roster does not make them climb up that ranking. And then this morning, Brian Woodhorse went on Get Up, and he said, hey, Bradley Beal waiving his no trade clause is not even a consideration at this point. That the Suns haven't even talked to Bradley Beal about potentially moving him. Where this is coming from Brian Windhorst, and Brian Windhorst's source is literally Bradley Beal's agent, saying that the only thing that is on the mind of the Phoenix Suns and on the mind of Bradley Beal is staying competitive and helping the team. And Brian Windhorst said his future ground for this entire Jimmy Butler thing, this entire Phoenix Suns thing, and a lot of things have happened. Starting off with Coach Bud, putting Bradley Beal on the bench and having Houston Rockets come off the bench with him. And there was some speculation in Suns Twitter that this might be a move to try to indicate to Bradley Beal that we don't want you here. We're going to try to make you upset so you can waive your no trade clause. And guess what? Brian Windhorst went on national TV and said 100% that is what they're trying to do. It doesn't matter. Because Bradley Beal said that he's the guy that holds all the power. I've never seen a player, and I don't want to make this seem like a shot at Bradley Beal because he's a good basketball player. He's not a great basketball player. I've never seen a player have this much power without having all the appearances, the MVPs, the championships to show for it. It's insane. Shout out to the Washington Wizards, man. They gave this man an opportunity to control his destiny for the next 3 years. So if Jimmy Butler's not walking in that door in exchange for Bradley Beal. What is next? How do they make this roster better? And I look at it, and I watched last night when they went against the Charlotte Hornets. It was the second night of back-to-back to finish up, but that is no excuse. The Charlotte Hornets hadn't won a basketball game in basically 8 months. I would say it again. The Charlotte Hornets hadn't won a basketball game in basically a month's worth of time. And the Phoenix Suns are completely healthy. There's not a single person on their active roster that wasn't there. There's no rotation. They're all there. And look at that. And I'm watching Nick Richards. They're 16 and 12. And we're looking at the other center fields of post basketball. But I'm running with this center field, this center field. I'm taking that over the Suns. I'm taking that over the Suns. I'm taking that over. The Suns have the worst center field in basketball. And not only that, there is something special about Coach Bud's system, specifically this season, where this center offensively matters a lot. The amount of times before he got sent to the bench, the amount of times I've seen the ball being played through Yusuf Nurkic's hands blew my mind because he's not a good basketball player. The one upside that he has, or the one positive thing in his game, is that he can pass pretty good for a center. He is a poor finisher. Now he's trying to shoot the three-point ball. That ain't going too great. He's a poor defender. It's like, what do you do? They said, the Plumlee brother, you're going to start. Mason Plumlee ain't that starting level center ever, unless he was on a really, really bad team. And the only guy that's like, ooh, that guy's kind of interesting, is also Iguodala. But even him, as a rookie, has many flaws. It's really, really bad, man. There are a lot of times I watched last night against the Charlotte Hornets, and I'm like, in fact, I'm going to listen. I'm going to load up that game. I'm going to put my marker in a random spot in this game. And I'm going to walk until I see a defensive play. Is that a good idea? Let's see that. All right, so this is the game from last night. And I would say right now, I am not Greg Popovich. I am not Exposure. I am not an NBA coach. I'm not a Pee-wee coach. But I'm going to try to find a spot where I think things went haywire. But again, I want to make it random. So I'm going to go right here. An hour into the game. Right now, they're talking like 10 points in Charlotte. Oh, here's a double team. Kevin Durant. What's going to happen? He's going to pass it out. That's a good look right there. Bang. No bang. Offensive rebound. That's a good look. I got it. They're going to get him a good look. That's a good one more. He missed this one too. I remember him missing this one. All right, let's see what happens defensively, because that's what we want to talk about. This is what we want to talk about. Who picks up? It is Ryan Dunn. Here's a little stagger screen. Boom. To Mark. Back to, here we go. Into another action. Flying pick and roll. That's not a bad defensive possession. I'm going to give him credit for that. What ended up in the bucket is not a bad defensive possession. Hey, it's not actually a bad defensive stretch right here. They're going to 15-5. Look at that. I picked a one spot where they look competent. That's interesting. And again, I don't know exactly what the game plan is. That's one thing I do want to point out. Sometimes you see the videos where people break it down, like defensive mishaps or so on and so forth. I'm not in the locker room of Coach Bud, right? So on this play specifically, and I'm going to count this as somewhat of a blunder. Again, I don't know what Coach Bud's game plan is, but it shouldn't be to hug Miles Bridges, who's been one of the worst three-point shooters in basketball this season. It shouldn't be. But on this play, you're going to see Mark set the screen, the second screen there. The Kevin like half shows, but he doesn't. But he goes back to go to Miles Bridges. But that's actually well constructed play by Charles Lee, the second screen coming on the big man. But still, again, I'm not in that locker room with Coach Bud, so that might be really the game. And with the Suns playing so bad and them not having really opportunity to get better, with them not having assets that they traded at all to go get Evan, it's like, what happens next? What is your other option? Like, you want to increase and get the center court better, but what do you have to give up? Right? Yusuf Nurkic has zero value. Mason Plumlee, zero value. Like, maybe Grayson Allen has some value because it's got to the point now where his three-point shooting isn't as valuable. Like, it's at the point now where his three-point shooting is not outweighing his other deficiencies. So maybe he's expendable and he can make you get an upgrade, but I think he's just really down it. And Brad ain't waiting at no trade costs. That only gives you a few different options. And I do believe that the Suns might be the last case study when it comes to the, is it inorganic? Is it unorganic? I don't know which word it is. Big three. That's it. It might be over with. Well, I guess the 76ers are doing that. At least they drafted the two players in their big three. Regardless, they might be one of the last case studies ever. And it might end in them they fall in the set. And I'm looking at the team, man. The fact that the Houston Rockets would love to go to Creator, and I'm not saying this happens before February 6th this year, right? But Devin Booker's on the first year of a max, right? So he's going to have the utmost amount of value out there. And with the Houston Rockets having the Phoenix Suns picks and then wanting to go in and eventually add a guy that can be their 1A, this might be the only way they can recoup some assets and start over. And it's unfortunate because some guys feel like one-team dudes. You got the Steph Currys, we got the Jokic's, you have the Embiid's, the Giannis's, and so I thought that Devin Booker would be in that as well. And it's actually nothing has really happened. There's not even any rumors about it. But I'm just saying that the way this team is going, it's going to be hard for them to flex and do a retool around Devin Booker with having no assets. So they might just leave them with one thing. And I don't think they make that decision February 6th. I don't even know if they make that decision this offseason. But I'm thinking about the grand scheme of things because I don't think there's any generation of this Phoenix Suns team that's going to be competitive enough to win a championship. Hell, be competitive enough to go on a conference finals run. That feels like a likelihood. And I got to give some respect to Matt Ishbia because he's lowered the cost of in-state food and giving out free antennas so you can watch his bad product. He's been a man of the people, it feels like, since he's taken over, but he also has been the normal, greedy, over-anxious new owner of a basketball team. We want to go all in no matter the cost. And that cost is bringing in 3 of the top 7 most expensive players in basketball and saying, hey, you got it. Let's surround them with minimum guys. Let's surround them with bad center forward and say, we can win the team. And I don't know anybody that looked at them going into the season and said they could win it all. You might have a jackass that said they could be a top 3 seed.
We signed to vocab this week. You only use words like limit. It's hard to describe your feelings. Spiritual soul in the building, nature soul in the building. Yes. In the building. Duty soul in the building. Move here soul in the building. Big soul in the building. Yes. Simple. So look. First thing first, I hope you've been taking care of yourself. And focus on yourself. You're in the matrix. I'm right here in the sun. I'm blind, so y'all probably see it. I got the blind with it. Don't worry about it. Now listen, I'm getting straight to the point. I got my notes right here. I'm getting straight to the point. We're in the matrix. And let's just say I already told you. For the past over 4-5 years, I've been talking about getting out of California. It's not a flex being in California in 2025. It's not it is not a flex going to Hollywood or Los Angeles or anything that has to do with Cali in 2025. You should fucking work. And then they coming up with new words. They got words for these motherfuckers. Before I get to talking about about this was taking place. Most of these people don't have inner voice. In 2021, they've been coming up with an aim for NPCs with no inner voice. They can't speak. You think? There's no higher consciousness. You have no connection with God because you are heart. He's an AI. That's what they call it. Is it they call anandaphysia or some shit? They made, you know what sometimes they create a new word for it, like they name it as if it was just known and it's always been. Most of these people have no inner voice. I just dropped a video telling y'all people is changing from something since 2020. And certain shit I can't say because y'all know they is. Most of these people that go to Los Angeles, they not like us. They not even us. And you can be your family. Out of all this homes, they still go there. It's a feeding ground for you. Bro, it's a battle. Bro, it's a fallout. It's fallout in Los Angeles. People still be having these Hollywood dreams from the beginning. And they don't show you the they don't even like y'all anyway. But y'all, but to be honest, so right now, listen, it's all type of wildfires, they say, going on in Los Angeles. And this is a pattern that happens so often. It's
To me, I call it scripted trauma because something is feeding off all the spirit trauma. Getting stronger and stronger. That's the only way they can. Now, some people going around talking about people saying it's they blaming Mexicans with fireworks. Now you might start seeing footages of Mexicans or something lighting fireworks. They also talking about they blaming the homeless. Because all Los Angeles is just filled with homeless people. Straight food. Homeless everywhere. And y'all still flipping. Bro, if you from out of the country and you go to Los Angeles, bro, or Cali in general, you don't think like, bro, you ain't gonna see none of those tents and shit on all those movies. But as soon as you go there, it's tents everywhere. Everybody homeless. City of Dreams, no, City of Demons. City of Angels. Everybody. It's nothing but a negative aura. It's always been negative. People going there to live out their dreams and get, bro, all y'all become food. They need y'all homeless there. I hope y'all know y'all perfect for rituals, sacrifices. They might give you a little bit of money. How come family members always, young niggas go to Cali and come back crackheads or you dead? They bring outside of this, nigga. You think them the homeless motherfuckers there for no reason? And I'm about to get deep into these notes because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These are funny. The most homeless people is used for food, sacrifices, and rituals in California. That's why they still there. They're needed. They have a purpose. Their purpose was always, this motherfucker got homeless, tenant condos down there, tents everywhere. Bro, so listen, people blaming lasers. Now y'all gonna start seeing footage of people showing you. I've been seeing footage.
It's trash, man.
Of some type of high advanced technology.
Everything learn how to pass the fucking ball.
I don't know, listen, I don't know. It's the lasers that's doing it. It's the lasers. It's the homeless. It's this. It's that. But we've been told y'all to get the fuck up out of Cali. Now y'all motherfuckers gotta walk around with gas masks. It's a call out there.
There's so much smoke that just walking the sun.
It's like a motherfucking Cali has been nuked. Now listen, they said it's wildfires going on and they shut the water off, so they wasn't even trying to put this shit out. Don't that sound planned to y'all? And Trump ain't even here. We gotta wait till January 20th. It's getting started. They talking about the National Guard was not helping. They said the State Guard was not helping. They even said the mayor of Los Angeles cut the firefighter funding by $17.6 million just months ago. Now this happened? That's tough. Right? So don't that sound? I'm about to cut the funding. Now y'all got. Oh yeah, they also said this can be one of the biggest. They said this could be one of the biggest wildfire budgets, like the most expensive wildfire in U.S. history. That's crazy. Everything started just getting so crazy when Trump was ready to come in. This motherfucker brings war. He brings so much destruction. He's that perfect peace because so many people believe in him. That's tough. Listen, y'all. So listen. They said this is gonna be the most This is gonna be one of the most expensive wildfires in U.S. history, and they blaming homeless people. They blaming every fucking body for what's right in front of them. You have to get